everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you are coming back, thank you so much for coming back. So today we are going to be talking about some vegan social tips for being vegan in uncomfortable situations. Alright y'all, let's talk about it. I got my sunglasses on because when I first went vegan, the shade was real, okay?
Really real.
Vegan jokes. What else did I experience? People just coming at me, talking about, why are you vegan? Why are you eating all this food? Why are you eating all these vegetables? Like, do you eat grass? It was just absolutely absurd. A little bit of background. My family is mostly from the South, okay? So the fried chicken, the cornbread, the macaroni and cheese, all of that, our Thanksgivings are very lit, as we should say.
Stop trying to make lit a thing.
That word anymore. But let me take the hater blockers off because I know how to block the shade now from people who just want to be shady to vegans, and they can't be shady to us because we love the trees. So you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, let's get into our tips. So tip number 1 is really about when you're going out to eat, and you're going out to eat with friends or family or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your uncle or your cousin, just basically anybody, and you're going to a restaurant, and the restaurant may or may not be vegan friendly, right? So tip number one would be to study the menu, okay? Study the menu of the restaurants that you're going out to, especially if you're going with people who aren't vegan, right? Because just studying the menu ahead of time and getting a feel for the options that they already have, you're able to just look and see what you're gonna eat, because you don't want to get there and then you just have a million bazillion questions. And sometimes if the restaurant is from a different cuisine, you may not necessarily know what some of these things mean. So looking at the menu ahead of time will make you prepared, okay? Moving on to tip number 2. If you are invited to a potluck, a party, a social gathering of any kind, do not be shy, okay? Come through with your fried cauliflower, your vegan mac and cheese. Come through with something. Share the vegan love, because let me tell you, you may be like, I don't know if they're gonna really like it. You never know unless you try. For me, one Thanksgiving, I brought a vegan cake, and I also bought, sweet potato souffle. Everything was all vegan, and my family actually tried like everything. I was really super excited about that. So it's really important that we just bring people things to try, because when they try it, they're introduced to new foods and they become more open about trying plant-based meals. So it's extremely important to share the love, okay? Don't be shy. Don't keep all that good veganness to yourself. You want to share with other people. Moving on to tip number 3. For this tip, I had to put back on my hater blockers. I know I said that I didn't need them, but for this, just for the dramatic effect, I'm going to talk to you guys with my hater blockers. Because as vegans, we experience shade sometimes. We get a lot of the jokes. We hear the, do you get enough protein? We hear the, do you eat grass? We hear the, vegan food is nasty.
Shady.
We hear all that stuff, right? And it's just constant shade sometimes. Not everybody, because some of you guys are cool. Like, you see vegans doing their vegan thing, and you're just like, I'm minding my own business. Kudos to you. So can we clap it up for people who are actually like that? I love people like that. But anyway, this tip is going to tell you many ways to deal with all the shade that vegans get, okay? So when you get the vegan jokes and you just get the responses that aren't really like positive, what you're gonna do is follow tip number 3. And here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna respond with love and light, okay? To respond with love and light. If someone makes a vegan joke, sometimes you can just laugh it off, okay? Because you know the truth. You know that the vegan diet is working for you. It's doing its thing in your life. laugh it off. Okay, you think I eat grass? Ha 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 ha. You think I eat grass, but I actually had an amazing, phenomenal bomb salad with the vegan mac and cheese, with the fried oyster mushrooms, and you think I'm eating grass. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. You see? So you just laugh it off because you, my friend, you know the truth. Another way that you can deal with all these vegan jokes is coming through with the knowledge. Okay, so if you're someone who's very into research and you did your research and you know this thing is working for you and you want to share that knowledge with others, you can do that. So when people say, oh, are you getting enough vegan protein? Like, do you get enough protein as a vegan? You can say, actually, I do, okay? I had 3 tablespoons of hemp seed in my smoothies today. That's 10 grams of protein. I also had some vegan protein powder in there. That's about 20 grams of protein. I had some black beans. I had some lentils. I had all of these amazing vegan protein sources. So I think I'm actually good on the vegan protein. And actually, when you think about protein, a lot of people overestimate the amount of protein we're actually supposed to have. So if you want to talk about that, I'm getting more protein than I actually need. I'm good in that department. And you could drop the mic. You see? So those are just some ways that you can respond. When people come at you with the shade, just respond in love and in light. Okay? You keep moving, you keep pushing. So you don't need these, but it adds some dramatic effect, right? It's cute with the little hearts. All right, y'all. Tip number 4 is just what is going on with this shirt? Okay. Tip number 4 is more of a general tip. And this is something that I feel like all people should do, but especially if you're vegan, and I guess like when it comes to traveling, definitely traveling. Traveling from one place to another. Make sure you have snacks, and if you have food available as well, make sure you have snacks and food available with you at all times, especially when you're traveling or you're going to be out for a long period of time and you don't really know what's around you. But I would say traveling is the more important thing. Let me tell you guys a quick story real quick. So I actually, my mom loves to travel, and she had this grand idea to take a trip on the Amtrak train all the way up to Niagara Falls, okay, in upstate New York. So we were just on that Amtrak train for hours. Doesn't that sound amazing? Amazing, phenomenal. No. It was a lot. I'd rather fly next time. But let's talk about the food aspect, because I said mostly for travel, we want to focus on that. So I didn't really have vegan options there.
No.
Like looking back on that trip, I'm so happy I baked myself some vegan blueberry muffins, and I also had some vegan food with me too. I can't remember what it was, but I was just like, I can't get hungry because I actually get hangry. So I'm someone, I need to eat my food. If I don't eat my food, I just become kind of cranky a little bit. So when you're traveling, it's so important to make sure you have, even if it's a snack, if it's some roasted chickpeas, if it's like a vegan granola bar, if you have time to whip yourself up a quick smoothie, or just having something that can give you some type of substance in difficult situations like that. But definitely traveling, and definitely if you're going to just new areas where you're not really familiar with it, with what's around. But you can also use amazing resources like the Happy Cow app. That's something that tells you all these vegan restaurants that are around you. So that's something that can be extremely useful when you just find yourself in areas like, I don't know if I can eat anything over here. But more or less, make sure you have some food or snacks with you, okay? Because in traveling and you don't know if there's a lot of vegan options, it can get pretty uncomfortable. Those are all the tips that I have for this video. I have some more tips, but if you want to see a part 2 to this video, please comment below and I will make it happen. All right, so if you like watching this video, be sure to like this video, give it a like. It is so important for you guys to like this video and play it all the way through. I don't think I'm boring, right? I don't think I'm boring. But anyway, like the video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe because it is so important. You want to make sure that you're in the loop of everything I'm creating. And I also want you to hit that bell button, because when you hit that bell button, you're going to be notified each and every time that I post. And I post often, okay? I post on Tuesday and I post on Thursday. I post 2 days out of the week. So you want to make sure you're watching these videos. And next week I have something super duper special planned. I'm actually going to be teaching you guys how to make something. I won't say what it is, but hey, if you don't want to subscribe and you don't want to check in, I guess you're going to miss out. But anyway, guys, I will see you again on Tuesday. Also, share this video if you found like this information was useful. Thanks for watching.